this intro. What's good? What's good? It's DP. We got a special episode for you. Got my boy Dom Martin. Y'all done seen him. He a regular. Him and Big Joe are regulars on the channel. It's gonna be him today doing DB stuff. We're gonna show you what it looks like for him as a DB. We're gonna go through some footwork, some change of direction, some press, all of our things that we do as a trainer and an athlete to get better at DB. So I hope y'all like this one. Hey, this is gonna be a good one just because it's gonna show, man, not only does he grind in here with the speed work and the jumping and the agility, but my man got some feet too. He running low 4.3s. He ain't got feet. Y'all gonna see him back. I think this year we're gonna get that opportunity to get back in that UFL, and then from there we're gonna make that jump, man. Hope y'all like the episode. But that's what your big emphasis. Even when you feel like it, overemphasize. Because I still see a little more of your chest than I want to. And when your shoulders are down, that break is perfect. Yeah. Now we got our 5 breaks, quick breaks. Boom, 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 all 45s. Stop. Hey, I'm telling you, that's why Brady hit that deflate gate on him. We have to get you to that point of stop overthinking and let your body do the work that we've already worked on, right? Shoulders down, shoulders. Lay down. Lay down. Quick sip, then we're going straight down 45, 90. The brakes are going to be on me. Okay. Good work, good work, good work. Big thing about DB, man, you don't need a million cones. You don't need, a million different, ladders and everything. You want to try and be as smooth and as efficient as possible. It's going to be a little different for like the receivers, right? The footwork, it's going to be more jittery. When you're a DB, you're going to want to make sure you have a smooth pedal, right? Smooth as possible. You want to take as least amount of steps as possible getting out of that break, as well as just being efficient from point A to point B. You don't need a million cones. And the reason why is because it just teaches just a lot. I'm not saying you can't warm up in that way, but once you get into DB work, not more of your footwork and your warm up, once you get into the real work, take them cones away for the most part, unless they're just an aid of an aiming point. You just get out there, pedal, open up, run, change your direction, because that's the biggest thing you need to be able to do as a DB. Leave all the cones to the wide receivers. Or using them as aids and different points, but for the most part, tell people just get out there and pedal, man.
Do you think it makes you robotic being a DB with cones?
I think it makes you more choppy than anything, depending on how they're doing it. It can make you more robotic, stiff, but like a receiver, you're just, you can do all that because that's what you do as a receiver. Right. As a DB, if you're doing a lot of all this, that means you're getting cooked. DB, we need to be. Right now, if the cone is just the aiming point to be like, oh, these are the angles we're taking. Okay. But you just don't need a lot, right? There's times where you'll see the DB pedaling and boom, go around it. And you know what I mean? Like a receiver drill going backwards. Was there a time where people did that? Yeah, when in 2014, 15, everybody was going crazy, right? Yeah. But we understand like the efficiency, you gotta get better, with the time. And so now we got straight down, 45, 90 balls coming on the 90. Okay. Set, pedal. Good. Remember, big thing too with you, we wanna be quick, don't try to go through the ground, right? Be more efficient on the power usage that you're doing, remember. Yeah, pedal. Good. Better. Yeah. Yeah, remember, like sometimes you'll get in section when you get back, you're just slamming your foot through the ground, right? Especially you go get to some of them grass steels and cleats. You got that, that ain't tight. You do that and then the whole grass is flying from under you. Break. You go slow first. Slow, pedal, break 45, open it up, zone turn, ball. Catch that ball, bring it back.
Okay.
Good work. Zone turn. pedal, break, put up. Same thing, slow, pedal, break, man turn. 3 steps, then find the ball. Slow, pedal, break, put up. Good, and then what we'll do on this side now, we'll go 1 on the open, 2 on the man turns. That Dakota Rain Prescott. We got our regulars on here, Joe and Dom, man, and them boys be working. It takes a lot to get to where you want to go. Don't matter how good you was in high school, college, or even in the league if you ain't there no more, right? You got to figure out a way to get back. You can't say, hey, this is what no, we ain't there no more. Let's figure out how to get back to where we want to be, and that's just straight hard work. Better. Break. Pedal. Break. Go high on that. That's good job, all right? 1 more. That's good money. That's good money. Slow. Pedal. Break. Good job. Easy work. Good job. Smart. Good work. Good. What's the fastest 40 you done ran?
That's why I ran was 438.
438.
Not 438, 430.
No, okay, that's why I said no. That's why I said 438. I was about to say, hold on, we yeah.
I haven't ran a fast one 430, but I got on film I got 428, but it's wind dated.
Got you. So 430.
Me?
And then
But
428
it's wind dated though.
winning.
I ain't gonna count. Yeah, it's on. I got it on film. But it's wind dated though. But the fastest legit is 430. That's when I was in Seattle.
In
I had that
Seattle.
workout for Seattle with Pete Carroll.
430 in Seattle. In front of Mr. Pete Carroll. You know, that's USC Pete Carroll. Seattle Seahawk Pete Carroll. I ain't never been that bad. 437, my fastest. And that's moving, now that's moving. But when you 3-0, that's moving in groove.
It's dope.
You really not that fast. It's just like
Who? Yeah, you don't look like it until you run next to me. That's what what's the name was saying.
Let's get it right here.
That's what bro name is, running back?
Who? Seth?
Sam, yeah, he say, I didn't think you was that fast till I ran next to you.
Facts. Yep, we're gonna go right, left, open, shuffle, back, coming up, get back. Hey, that ball was cold. Hurt.
Hey,
That ball cold, been in the facility, he was fat. Tip of that ball. Don't let it catch the tip of that finger.
Come on now. It feels slick in the cold.
Man. Gain ground on every movement. Shuffle. Back. Put up. Get back. Good, better. Last one. The shuffles are great. I want you to gain even more ground. You got Tyreek Hill running that post on you.
Okay.
Right? And then we're going to break. We always going to guard the initial route, and then you got to react to the other one. We can't never, and we can anticipate if we feel something's coming, but we can't guess and sit there thinking he's going this way, because if somebody that fast keeps going that way,
Right.
no matter how fast we are, right, we'll beat. So you got to run with him, and then when you see it, we're going to have to react to it. Okay. Set. Shuffle. Back. Put up. Get out. Good money. That's always a big thing that I tell my DBs is you got to play the route that's ran until it changes, right? People are sitting there waiting for double moves and post corners and trick plays, like now you can anticipate because you might know there's a situation coming up or there's a down and distance or a look, but you still have to play the route until it changes, because as soon as you think it's something else, and that dude keeps running and he doesn't run the post corner or he doesn't stutter and he just runs by you, it's over, especially if it's a high level guy that got some speed, right? So yes, you can anticipate in your mind and take note, hey, this guy's usually not in that position or this or that, but you still must play the route until it changes. Pedal, break that post, and then boom, when you just spin, you see how it automatically takes you away? That's where you just run out of it. A lot of times when you're just running that fast and you never drop your hips, you're going to do a big banana because you're just running too fast. At some point, you got to put your foot in the ground to redirect. Set, shuffle, back, put up, flip. Just remember, you running that fast and you just guard Tyreek and you just, right?
Yeah.
That first step is going to widen you, and then don't let him get one. If he's got you, he can stay high, but especially if they flatten it out, you're going to be going so high, you're not going to have a chance, you know. You want to be able to put that foot in the ground and drive. And like I said, there's always situations that it can change, where it's like, oh, I kind of seen it, so I was able to, you know, just speed out of it a little more, but you always want to have your foot under you. Because another thing is when you turn around and sometimes you get that inside foot turn around it and then you on the ground.
Because I had seen a route where he did that post, he did like a post, then corner, then came back with it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
And then at that point, you just got to, you know,
about?
try
Because
to
you speed turning, you get in that blind spot right there.
Yeah.
Speed, that's why I was like, is it more of like a speed or is it a breakdown? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
'Cause I don't
even
want
with the
something to sit
speed at
down.
the top, when you're doing it right, it's still gonna be a boom, boom, right? It's just not a,
Yeah.
right? You're just putting the foot in the ground more than anything. So you don't gotta break down, you just need to put the feet in the ground
Right.
and get in a good position, right? We don't never just wanna be turning from here. So even as we're speed, like a receiver, a speed turn still isn't here, you're still dropping, you know, that hip and that shoulder. Now all we're doing is working on being strong. I told y'all, every position, I love getting this belt for resistance because we work positions that we need to be strong in, right? We need to be strong in the press. He's just gonna be in this belt. We're moving, boom, we're taking our steps, punching, we'll be moving down the line, and he just has to work that resistance. It's gonna get him stronger from pushing laterally, but also burn those legs to be stronger. So at the end of the game, we ain't pressing way up here. We're strong enough to stay low. Boy, trying to knock my whole shoulder blade off.
So
Boy.
you wanna go get that blue
I ain't
belt?
about to use me no more now. Boom, boom, boom. Match your steps. Nope.
Joe said it's his turn.
Y'all hit me too hard since I don't work out no more.
Say, he feel like I'm trying to take
For
his shoulder.
football,
Yeah.
for somebody that don't work out like that, that's like a sledgehammer.
Come get some reps, Big Joe.
Man, what about now? Big Joe definitely gonna be hitting his big ass.
Yeah, hey,
Joe ain't touching me. I'm always in a good position about it. Keep the hands tight. Stop. Good. Now, this one we're gonna make sure we keep those hands tight, and then boom, we're gonna punch it, right? Work, 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 work. Good work, my boy. Keep everything tight, right? It's no different than boxing. Those hands get out here. One, the first thing we're gonna wanna do is hold.
Right.
But two, when in boxing those punches get wide, his hands are gonna get to us first, right?
Right.
We want those punches to be straight and tight. As soon as you do this, your hands aren't gonna go from here to there. It's gonna go. Stay tight, those feet tight, those knees tight. One more, and it's strong. Stop, good, walk it back.
I ain't gonna lie. That burn.
We want it to feel like the fourth quarter,
Yeah.
right? Like, I want you to understand, like, your legs gonna be tired after chasing somebody around the whole game, but that don't mean we get to press from up here now. You gotta stay down here in the fourth. That's when it matters the most when you take me, right? You can literally get beat for a 100-yard TD on play one, and the game is still in front of you.
Yeah.
You get beat for a 20-yard TD with 10 seconds left, the game's over, there's no chance. That's why, like, when people was like, Andrew didn't lose the Ravens the game. All the plays in the game make up the game, but there's certain plays that actually lose the game because now the game is now out of weeks.
Right.
Right? If Andrews drops that pass in the first quarter, nobody can say anything. But if I drop it basically with no time left, I've essentially lost the game.
Right.
So like when you get beat on the first play of the game, it's like, damn, bounce back. But if y'all are only up 5 and it's 10 seconds left, the ball's on the 40 and you get beat for a touchdown with no time left, you lost the game.
Yeah.
If you make that play, we win the game.
That real.
Regardless of the other, and that's why I tell people every play is not built the same.
Yeah.
Like, if they're still like, now if you got beat and we're up 5, you get beat and there's 3 minutes left and then the offense goes and doesn't score. No, you technically, that play led to them taking a lead and we eventually lost, but the game was not over.
Right.
Pretty much when Andrews dropped that rock, the game was over, right? Yeah, they had an onside kick, but the game was essentially over. So that's the same thing. That's why we want to make sure we go through all the hard times in here, because when that game's on the line, we have to have the best technique, because that play could end the game for us. Or we could end the game in our favor by making the play.
Right.
Yep, shuffle. Scoot back a little bit, shooter, he's gonna get up on you pretty quickly, dog.
Pretty sure it's some-
Stay in tight. On me. There, go.
Yeah.
More reps in. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Push. Come on, push. Come on. Get there. Come on. I do it. Here, come on. Stop. Good.
Yes, Lord.
Coming up. That's it. Go. That's it. Go. Come on, finish strong. Come on.
Boy, for sure.
Good. Hey, as y'all see, put in some of the DB work. He ain't only gonna get out here and do running and jumping. He's an athlete, we know all that. But he's gonna put in that work, because at the end of the day, I don't care how fast you are, how high you jump. If you can't get that work in, you can't play on the field, right? It's about the work on the field as much as it is about the work off the field. And on video days we're not filming, we go a lot more in depth, but I try and get to some of the different things that we do. So just know, things you see on here is a lot of what we do, but we do even more behind the scenes. But that would be so much to record. Plus, you got to come in and still see something, right? We can't give it to y'all, man. But I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get something from it, from some of the teaching, some of the drills, and seeing what we're doing. And then you can add it to your game. That's another episode. We out.